Hi, my name is Ana Aguirre. My literature reviews focus on increasing the achievement gap in kinder through 5th grade students. In this project, I focus mainly on reading. I will present information on developing reading comprehensions, the 6 T's, school-wide literacy framework, reading and reading instruction for low-income households, encoding and decoding, intervention for enhancement, and parental involvement. These are 7 strategies that have shown to improve students' reading ability. The first strategy is developing reading comprehension, which includes 5 components. During the explicit description of the strategy, the teacher explains in detail the definition of the term for the day. Also, practice takes place for the students to understand when and how the term should be used. For modeling, the teacher can begin by leading by example, and then the students can also practice after they have seen the demonstration. The next component is collaboration. It goes hand in hand with modeling because the students can work together and have a productive conversation that can benefit everyone and anyone in the group. The fourth component is guided practice. During guided practice, the students work with the teacher and gradually gain responsibility to work independently according to their improvement. The last component is independent practice. This is where the students are able to demonstrate their understanding by completing their assignment individually. The 6 T's are time, text, teaching, talk, and tasks and testings. All of these are considered to be part of the perfect picture to good elementary teaching. Time is very limited in the classroom setting that Allington's research shows that reading must occur all day in every subject area. He demonstrates that extensive practice provides the students with an opportunity to increase their reading skills. When providing text, the students must be leveled according to each ability. Having a correctly labeled book will help the students practice on accuracy, fluency, and comprehension. One of the most important parts of the day is teaching. Teaching will provide the students with an explanation, model, opportunity to ask questions. During talk, the students have an opportunity to collaborate with others as well as practice for deeper understanding. Tasks must be engaging and connect to the objective for the day. Students must be able to select from a variety of given activities in order to feel as part of the class and not be judged for good or bad. All students would have a different ending product but the same objective in mind. Lastly, testing is used to assess the students' understanding on the previous lesson. In this case, students are graded on improvement and effort rather than achievements. This will keep students motivated and the classroom will remain a safe place for everyone. A literacy framework implemented school-wide can provide teachers with an opportunity to focus their teaching rather than scripted, resulting in students who read, write, and think at impressive levels by Fisher and Frey. A school-wide literacy framework was created at Rosa Parks Elementary School in San Diego, California. The framework was created with the school staff and parents. Classrooms were observed, and the team concluded the main needs as well as created a plan to help the students throughout the school. The framework plan concentrated on students' interaction through communication with others. Implementing the school-wide literacy framework assisted in having more time on task, more learning opportunities for students, and focused teaching. Reading instruction must be present in all grade levels starting from pre-K and ending with 12th grade. Reading is a difficult subject for a lot of low-income students due to them not knowing what words mean or not being able to have experienced certain objects. The students' reading and understanding is affected even more if they come across unknown words. Them not being able to connect or understand what some words mean makes it difficult to comprehend. Practice is the main method for improvement in reading instruction. Also, incorporating content and language-rich environment will allow these students with a greater vocabulary and more opportunities to learn new words and experiences. Encoding and decoding of words will assist students in both reading and writing areas. Some manipulatives that could be used to practice are tiles, plastic letters, or real letters. These manipulatives allow the students to practice forming words letter by letter. The manipulation of objects is proven to help students recall what has been practiced. Quoted from Weiser. Intervention for enhancement is making the proper investments that will improve instruction. Like Jacob and Ludwig say, areas in which we believe increased resources may yield important benefits for poor children are 1. Increased investment in early childhood education, and 2. Class size reductions in early grades. Increased investments can be things like books for the classroom library or computer programs that allow students to practice their reading skills at school and home if necessary, or engaging activities for students to participate in. Class reductions will benefit all students because the teacher will have more available time to meet individually with each student and focus on their needs directly. Lastly, there is parental involvement. Communication helps the parents stay involved in the child's education, in return will motivate and help the students want to perform better. Some of the proven benefits of parental involvement are improved grades and test scores, positive attitude towards schoolwork, positive behaviors, work completion, increased participation in classroom activities, and increased attendance. Daily practice at home and school will definitely increase each student's academic achievement. Problem. The problem in this case is that the achievement gap in students' education has increased tremendously. Many times the cause of this is poverty, little or no education with the family, limited resources at home or at school, and second language acquisition. Teachers and parents should be well informed and be willing to help as much as possible so the gap can decrease and all students reach the set expectations. Intended project. The explanation. I plan on implementing the strategies talked about in the literature review. Throughout the project, I will write down my observations daily to create a complete journal of what was or was not successful with my students. The plan is to have a group of achieving students that demonstrate improvement and will help eventually close the achievement gap in education. This will be done in hopes of engaging and increasing reading abilities in all students, including those that are economically disadvantaged.